You know, it's very interesting. I was reading something from Upstream Technology last night. Now, I don't read this all the time, okay? But in preparation for this, and there was a very interesting article, and it was from, they were interviewing a technology fellow at FMC. And he was talking about the idea of a subsea factory. I mean, the reality of a subsea factory, complete. And one of the things he said, and I want to get your ideas on this, he said, many of Subsea's advances and innovations have been built on valuable experiences learned from operating platform step-outs and in deep water. Many hardware components are now routinely rated for water depths of 3,000 meters. The industry's long and deep challenges need a step change in thinking. However, breaking the paradigm of just build it bigger, thicker, or more reinforcement, we have pushed the boundaries of manufacturing processes and material properties to their practical limits. Do we need a step change in thinking for this industry?
If we're going to even deeper depth, yes, we do. Because, as you said, the blowout preventers now, they weigh 500 tons or so. They're huge buildings. They're really, really big. And the good thing for us, though, then the ship needs to be bigger, of course, and all the lifting equipment, and we love to deliver equipment. But we really need to think differently how to do this. Can we do it smarter? There's a company in Stavanger, actually, that looks at placing the whole drilling rig on the seabed. For example, for Arctic, we know that there's a lot of icebergs coming. You can't have a drilling rig on top there. You cannot abandon it quick enough. So that we do need to find some new solutions, I'm 100% sure of. And I know Petrobras also have a big initiative because they have their challenges there. And it's actually to do riser-less drilling. They need to get rid of the riser and how to do this.
Your reaction, Simon.
Yeah. What I feel, since 2 months, I really serious look globally about this industry because I always look a little outside the box to see the industry. Today, what I see, I think this industry really need, again, is for somebody outside the books, maybe wrong, maybe totally wrong, is that I feel something conceptual point of view need a radical thinking again, because today water, deeper and deeper water, and the cost higher and higher, standard higher and higher, and there's some really need something conceptual point of view. FPSO, for example, now we are building topside for the FPSO for West Africa and Brazil. We feel the FPSO, so accommodation where people live and FPSO together, and we are far away from the shore. Something needs to be changed, so I'm really working a lot with the professional people inside of this.
A lot of great technical ability in this industry, but we need more thinking outside the box. Agree or disagree?
I agree, absolutely. Yeah. The point I was going to make was that this is an industry which is traditionally very focused around the very many mechanical engineering problems that we face putting things, I call it that obtusely, in the ocean. But actually many of the future challenges and the opportunities that we see are really about how do we handle information. If we want to be doing good maintenance on our renewable energy systems or on our subsea production systems that are under ice, the key thing we need to know is what's going on. And the point you made earlier about how do I know what is the critical piece of information that allows a decision to be made, either to be made remotely on the asset or by an operator back on the beach. And I haven't always been a professor. I've been other things in my life. And I've had the pleasure of trying to sell software to the oil and gas industry. And it's not a natural thing to do, especially if you've worked in other areas. But ultimately, software is the thing that enables you to deal with information. So I think there's a slight culture change needed here about how we think about that. And I think many of the large organizations, both as operators and contractors, a more joined-up approach to how do they handle information, perhaps leading towards new business models. The one that struck me in the earlier conversation, Rolls-Royce, they have power by the hour. They trust their engines so much that they don't sell the engines, they lease them, and they organize all the maintenance, and they sell power by the hour to the airline companies. Is there a business model wrapped around information that can be appropriate to this industry?
Gunnar, final thoughts.
I think what I said before, the easiest part is to extrapolate what we have today, to get it bigger and so forth and so on. I think we have to use the enabling technologies, new materials, nanotechnology. We have to look into new ways of doing things. And then you have to have people that don't say, this we tried 30 years ago or 20 years ago, so it didn't work. We have to have open-minded people, and I think there are so many of them out there. So I invite everyone to come into this business because the future is exciting.
The future is exciting, a great way to end. Let's have a big round of applause for our panelists. Terrific discussion. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thanks.